When we last left off, the party had ventured through the forest of Ishira, meeting a friend, Mai, a kitsune, as she was chasing after her brother who went missing, in hopes of finding her way back to her original plane of existence. You also came across a fellow traveler named Gris, who apparently was a crew member aboard a very strange vessel that you happened upon that seemed almost like a living machine, more like they were almost like organisms working in part of a larger creature rather than specific people working on a constructed vessel. But upon seeing the crash site of this vessel, this being, whatever it was, its black blood spreading across the land, granting life to creatures that should not be granted life to, acting in very systematic ways, some resisting the effects of control and turning violent in certain ways, as was experienced with mutton chops. But as you made your way deep within the bowels of this thing, after rolling very well on the random encounter table, you immediately made your way inside and found a situation of the root had countered. And in this very quick and decisive battle, where you all managed to capture the petrified body of Mai's brother, brought him close to the crystal, and seemingly releasing it and activating it once again by touching it, the system in place, the device that was enraptured around the crystal, seemingly unactive but still connected in such a way. The activation of the crystal transforms the space around you. And whereas most of you are used to being transported across time and space, you feel a pulling sensation as you are tugged away from yourselves, from your current plane of existence to another. You all experience this almost burning sensation as you stand there, and you don't lose consciousness. Your mind doesn't lose focus, and you don't feel yourself pulled away, but instead you stay touching the crystal as it burns brighter and brighter. And those of you who have your focuses centered elsewhere, you can look around you and watch as the roots, both corrupted and still connected, start to char and crumble to dust, as does the rest of the world slowly crumble away until there's simply nothing. And as you hold on. Oh, sorry. I had a very terrible yawn. As you all start to come back from this sensation, you feel very stiff, and your muscles are tight, and your skin cracks, and you feel as though you haven't blinked in hours, maybe days even. Your muscles are cramped, and you struggle to move as you break from the positions that you were, and you look around to see yourself in still very much the same room that you were, with the crisscrossing robotic tendrils steep within the bowels of whatever this thing is. But you can see that there are strands of light piercing through and scorching the bottom as sand has fallen in and made several mountains that you can all climb out of. And you look around and you see up into the open sky is not blue of sky or white of clouds, but a singeing, burning yellow light that spans the entire horizon. And looking below the horizon, you see rolling sand, and off in the distance you can see bits of debris or rubble, some specks of something off in the distance in multiple directions. But as you all start to come back from this sensation, what do you all say or do?
So just to clarify, this is a new realm of existence, correct?
Connor, you are used to being connected to different worlds and different places, and when you rowdy hop with these people, you've noticed that they are separated from their worlds, and it is themselves that move from plane to plane. However, you yourself, in fact, almost change consciousness as you adopt a new Connor that is still connected to that plane of existence. As you have traveled from this world of lush greenery where you survived with bare bones equipment, literal tools made of stone and bone, as you look out across the sand, you feel yourself completely unequipped and unaware of this place, as you are still yourself, but you do not recognize this place. And in fact, as you look around, you have no memory of this place. You have no experience to draw off of, and it is a very new and perhaps even frightening sight, but also maybe a little exciting to finally be able to experience something new. Talia, growing up as you went on your expeditions and adventures, there was always this ambient sense of tension. And you always took it as nerves until you grew older and got more confident with yourself. And it was always this ever-present sense of danger, or, something out there that was always on the horizon. And it was due to this feeling that you found yourself becoming more of a privateer and adventurer and chasing that horizon. And up until recently, when you met your father, Jormungandr, the Ouroboros, the all-encompassing snake, you had a face to place that sense of uneasiness to. This towering presence that is beyond and encompassing everything. You now sort of understood your connection and understanding to it. And as you've progressed, you even began to respect and maybe even appreciate that sense, that feeling that you're not alone, that you can put a face to that presence that is always with you. But as you look out across the dune sea, you feel yourself completely unequipped, and that sense that you have always had, that there was always someone out there, someone bigger, someone stronger, even at the farthest reaches still encompassing. You do not feel that presence here. Mai, as you look out across the sands, your connection to the Fey realm has also been significantly decreased. Whereas in the forest, you at least had some connection to nature magic and an understanding that, you know, all living things are tied together and that magic does seep through into the material world and you can draw on that. Looking across, you see a bleak nothingness, a wasteland where nothing grows, and perhaps hasn't grown in such a long time, or maybe has never grown. That you are filled with this sorrow, perhaps even scared situation. That is it for the magical people. That is the current situation. What would you all like to do? I have
Connor would be looking at him. Connor would be looking at himself in awe because, for the first time in his known existence, I can fully recall that this is him at a very brand new point, and it would be like a mixture of excitement, you know, like, oh my god, this is so exciting. This is brand new. Like, you know how kids are when they're going on trips and travels, they're all excited and everything. Mm-hmm. And then, like, Connor then slowly realizes, like, this is new. Meaning, I'm in uncharted territory, or at least this Connor's in uncharted territory. So he doesn't know what to do to help. Because in the previous one, he was like the caveman. He was the man who knew the area so very well and could help navigate his friends through it and everything else. But this is new. He does not know the dangers of, like, both the humanoid, the non-humanoid, the plant, the wildlife, all that stuff. He does not know what it could be. So it kind of fills him with a bit of fear. It's a mixture of joy and fear, if that makes sense. And he's trying to hide that as best as he can.
I think Holger is just going to drink some water because he feels like a sponge that's been left out for too long.
Okay, yeah.
Drink all the water in the middle of a desert.
Joshua is going
to...
Yeah,
as you crack open the container for your... Is it a like a pouch, or is it like an actual bottle?
I imagine he's rich enough to have a bottle.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, as you crack the seal on it, you can actually feel the pressure differentiate, as if it's like changed atmosphere. You know, like when you have a bottle that's like out in the sun, and then when you open it, it just sort of like pops a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly that. But it actually feels a little bit more than that. Like you've cracked open something for the first time, like you're breaking the seal on something that hasn't been opened in a long time.
I would like to take the moment to reload a weapon.
You do so.
Look,
is it like a musket or what?
It's basically just a revolver, but the barrels revolve, not the...
So like Christie's pepper box?
Yeah. That's exactly how it works.
Okay.
You, I love that picture, because Jack's there twice.
Shut up. Just shut up, all of you.
It's fantastic.
I can never shut up. It is my vow of
I like it so much.
It's fantastic.
Phantasmal.
Shut up. I'm gonna have to redo that picture because mine's in the group.
Yeah. And also because Maya's in the group, she wants to actually draw some.
And I won't fuck it up.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Please don't put
I don't count.
Please don't put Jack.
Cool.
Mm. 'Cool. 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 'Cool Anywho,
I think Talia is gonna be like it's gonna be like a bit scared because knowing that presence is gone. It's kind of scary for her, but she obviously is gonna like hide it.
also, Jack, you're muted if you want to talk.
I do that.
Okay. Just making sure.
I'm going to ask Talia if she knows which way we're gonna go.
Nope.
Can I try taking a roll to see if I can figure out which way to go?
Currently, you have all just broken from your poses that you were all stuck in when you had touched the crystal. You blink the dust out of your eyes, and as you move, actually, trails of silt list off. You have to cough a little bit. You maybe wipe some ash off your face. You feel completely... I don't want to say you don't necessarily feel dehydrated, but you feel like your outside body has just been through a dust storm, basically. But you are still currently within the bowels of this ship. It has also completely ceased to move or blink. There are no signs of life, artificial or otherwise. But you will have to attempt to sort of climb your way out of here in order to get a better look at your surroundings.
I'm gonna try climbing.
And let's keep climbing, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I'm not going to make a skill check out of this. I was just saying that you were still sort of inside of the ship. You can go ahead and make your way out.
Kind of just eerily goes outside to see the new plane.
As you come out of the ship, it is literally like night and day. As soon as you touch fresh sand, it is hot and it burns your hand a little bit. And you kind of recoil, and then you have to get adjusted to it. And it is baking outside.
Connor takes his leather pelt that he keeps wrapped around his waist and kind of tries shifting it to do a makeshift I don't know what to call it, but I'm trying to remember what it's called, but he tries altering it away so it can cover his head and upper body a bit.
Okay, yeah.
Keep
Like a
himself
boat?
out.
You do the little kid thing where you pull your jacket over your head and pretend you're an airplane.
Nah, it's going to be
But it's
I'll
like-
have a better. I'll know the word for it, and I'll send it to y'all in the chat so you know.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check if you're just looking around. Anyone
Alright.
else who would like to do this as well?
Nat 20 plus 10, 30.
Oh, nice.
Connor somehow knows which way is north, despite the
Hey.
entire sky being sun.
Pure instinct. He's been in enough Connors to know that sometimes in these situations, you just got to go with the instinct, you know?
Yeah.
Birds with, how birds know which way
Actually,
to go.
I'm gonna say that because there is no poles or anything, Connor just decides which way is north. That way is north.
He's
and
like,
he just
I decree
points.
this north, and nobody's arguing with me.
I
Just-
declare that this is north.
Yes.
Yes.
Claim this land for North.
What you can see is that in your general surroundings, it appears as though the ship has almost been completely covered by one of these sand dunes. And so climbing your way on top of it, you get the idea that this ship would not be seen from any distance, even if you were like 60 feet away. But looking across, you can see that in the far, far west, you can make out that there might be some of these dunes that might be a bit taller and darker, and you assume that they're mountains. To the northwest, you can see that there are what seems to be metal pillars that have pierced into the ground that are leaning and falling over, and you can see that there's just a bunch of jagged metal, black metal lines that seemed like they would probably be a few days travel. And then to the northeast, you can see that there might be some sort of dugout in the sand and almost a more solid area where there isn't as much sand. A small clay-built village.
I vote we go northeast.
Connor's like, Connor just kind of looks at the village and is like, sorry, just like, you probably already answered this, I just had a bit of a brain fart. How is the village within like the direction Connor is generally walking towards, that he has decreed north, or is it like to the direction that he has decreed west?
Directly north, you can see that there are three. Wait. There are 4 massive pyramids, and the fourth one is hard to see because it's you're looking at it from an angle, so you can barely make out the fourth one behind the third one, or behind the first one, basically. So it looks like 3, but you can kind of see that maybe at an angle there's probably a fourth one. That is directly north from you.
I'm going to ask a question, and if not, you can just tell me no, and I'll drop it, alright? What would be a role for Connor to associate with these pyramids as a possible sign of civilization?
I mean, if you have a general... What were you going to say?
Said it's not just a natural rock formation.
That is true.
Got to be some sort of civilization.
Right.
I mean, people built, it's a pyramid, so people had to have built it, or, signs of some kind
maybe
of stuff.
the people from that village over there.
I'm actually going to make it very, very, very simple. So pyramids to the north, skyscrapers to the east, mountains to the west, and village to the south. Just to make it very, very simple, you have 4 choices, basically. Or not choices, but things that you can see. The village looks like it is on the horizon. You're not sure how big it is, how far it would take to get there just by looking at it. The pyramids, you haven't really seen pyramids before, so trying to judge the size of them and their distance is also indiscernible. The starting of the ruins of whatever these skyscrapers are, you can start to see that there are chunks that are half buried in the sand. Closest it would be is probably a few days travel, and the mountains are so far away that it would be also impossible to describe. If you want to try and discern if there's any sort of civilization in any of these locations, you could probably make an insight check, like an intuition perhaps, or I will also allow a survival check, trying to determine whether resources would be nearby.
I want to do insight because that's my good one.
Okay.
I also feel like survival is more applicable, but I'm going to take the higher one for the sake of at least
Absolutely go with whatever you're good at. You will get different information depending upon what skill you use, and that's just generally how I run with it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight. All right, guys.
Yeah, you're going based off your gut. So
I got an 18, 28.
28 insight.
I got a 10 insight. I got a 10 on insight and perception.
The shattered buildings to the east seems like where civilization was. Whether or not there are any survivors, you don't know. to the north, those pyramids, you assume that they were made, but they do not seem to have been constructed by any people that you would recognize the construction of. It looks,
Like, I don't see
and
any
for lack of a
similarities.
better word, alien to you.
Ooh.
To the west, you recognize the village. You know, you can just barely make out that it is, buildings constructed by, sentient people. You would assume humanoids. That's really all I want to give you, just because you're so far away from any of these destinations.
Alright.
And I'm not even going to give you anything about the mountains.
Alright. I'm gonna.
Let's just hope the villagers aren't like the villagers from Pirates of the Caribbean and they're cannibalistic.
Oh, relax. I'm charming. Just watch me woo them over. And Connor just starts heading towards the village with his
I'm tasty.
cloak.
We're doomed.
We should follow him.
He just struts it. Like, he's just, like, I feel like Connor's, this is a new, and with that, for lack of a better term, an alien world, but I feel like Connor has been on different kinds of plains where there has been deserts and stuff, so he has a vague idea of how to walk well enough that it's, like, not going to waste energy just to walk, Like,
Okay.
Walks.
2 points of interest, and perhaps there's more, but I'll leave this up to you. Mai's brother is still a statue that you have to work together. 2 people need to sort of help move him. The crystal is also still within this glass case. You can see the glass case is cracked and there is sand inside. The crystal has gone completely dark. Like, it looks almost obsidian.
Ah, well, that's not good.
Ooh.
see if I
That kind
can.
of reminds me of. Do you remember those crystals we used to block off the spread of the R?
Can I do
Oh,
You mean the
What in the
parabellum
world?
that's kind of a greenish tinged slate?
Oh, never mind. Good night.
I'm
It
not
was
carrying
used
any-
on a
Okay.
blackness that washed over everything, so I'll give you that. There was some black in that memory.
Practically the same thing.
I can help carry Mai's brother, but I only got a +1 to strength.
Right. I'm not going to make a skill check out of it. Just like 2 people will have to work together in tandem.
I mean, Connor's willing to help her out if he really
Okay.
needs
Yeah.
to.
If Maya and Connor just want to move the body, that's fine. You can just call the. I just
Yeah, I
wanted
don't
to
think
call
she
2
trusts
These
people.
two magic
Joshua
guests
anymore.
just-
Okay, Maya doesn't trust Connor. Well, it was
By the
Joshua
way-
that
No,
was
she
helping
didn't.
you
I
get
said
the body.
Joshua, not Connor.
Yeah.
Why do you not trust Connor?
I said Joshua, not Connor.
Alright, Joshua helps her carry her brother.
No, I said I don't trust Joshua.
Hey,
God damn
what?
it! Listen to me.
No, what the
No,
fuck?
you've been saying you don't trust Connor.
I thought you
No.
said you
Oh
don't
my
trust
God.
Connor.
No, she
No.
she did start talking, and then we kind of started talking over her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Man.
I said I don't
Connor,
trust
help.
Joshua anymore, so that's fine. Cause you
Yes.
you literally fucked him up twice.
Speaking of which, how's the
Was
back of his
only
head looking?
twice.
You want to make
I
an
mean,
investigation
Connor,
check?
I mean, Connor helped carry
gonna check
oh,
her
Joshua. so-
Brother for injuries. Loki, if you don't stop being a little turd, this cat is going to fucking drive me bonkers.
I
I'll
mean,
give
Connor
my
is a
invest-
5'5" dude, and he carried Joshua just fine. So, if that says anything.
I'll give my
Ow, ow.
advantage on checking to see if we cracked the back of her brother's skull.
You mean Joshua?
It was a
That's a-
one-time thing.
Somebody-
We were in a rush.
One time.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, rush to
Yeah,
try
wha-
and give my brother a fucking permanent concussion. Jeez.
one time's
We
all
were
it
gonna
takes.
die.
My thing is being annoying. What am I? What?
Investigation with advantage.
Okay.
Connor's just scanning the horizon for new trouble.
Well, thank God for that advantage. Oh my God. Because that was a nat one. That first one was a nat. Oh my God. Or wait, shit, wrong one. Ow. 18?
Okay. How mean should I be?
I swear to God.
Wait, let me see if I got restoration.
I
No,
have
I-
like,
The petrification that Joshua and Mai's brother have both experienced is... It's not like a typical gray of this petrification. It's almost a maroon or even red color that's similar to mortar or brick, maybe. And as you begin to move his body, there's a deep, uncomfortable feeling in your stomach as you feel something shift. And you start to watch as red sand starts to pour off of his body. Again, he wasn't touching the crystal. Someone else was touching him and then the crystal. And as you started to stand up from your positions, his body had fallen away and was half buried in sand. You don't see any visible cracks, but it feels as though the integrity of his form is in question.
do I feel like
So like he's
any of my
eroding?
spells would work? What?
So like he's eroding.
It doesn't look like he's losing definition, but it
Oh.
seems as though like you could still see like his eyelashes and everything. Like he's all completely there. But you get the idea that perhaps the solidity of his state is starting to wane.
That's a problem.
Oh.
Do I have a feeling that cure wounds might help him?
Didn't help Josh.
I do not have restoration, sorry.
Well, so far the only solution we've found is finding the other versions of them and then merging the bodies.
Yeah,
In which
Connor will
case,
be like, don't worry,
good
we'll
luck.
find you. Connor just approaches her and be like, don't worry, we'll find this version of your brother. We'll slam them together and he'll be as good as new.
I think Mai's just not going to respond at all.
And just
He
a
really does
reminder,
think.
the last time this happened with Joshua getting petrified, the next world that you visited was very much like yours, but with another Joshua. And that's what brought him back.
And Connor
There were no pit stops, no side branches. It was immediately the next world that you went to.
and
Could
Connor-
Joshua connect these 2 points together, or no? No.
I'm not gonna make this an intelligence check. I'm gonna say that as a group, you're sort of putting pieces together and discussing this. So, I'm publicly announcing that as a general declaration that might be an understanding that you could come to, is that perhaps wherever or whenever this is where Mai's brother is. The one that did the deed.
oh, maybe he's the
Dirty
reason.
Thunder, keep dirty.
Maybe he's the reason why there's no trees.
My God.
Crap. He killed Kenny. No, wait, he killed the
You
trees.
bastard! You bastard!
I'm gonna go top up my water. You guys steal all that.
He killed
Well,
the trees,
on-
you bastard.
Connor's
How about
starting to make his way
stop
towards
talking
the
bad
other
about my almost dead brother?
Connor's just gonna be like, come on guys,
he
let's go
could
to the
be like
village.
an avatar of the tar, for all we know.
Or he could become like, become a warforged, you know.
Or
like
he's
some-
my brother, and you're being insensitive.
I imagine Connor. You know, he's lived and done virtually everything you could think of.
He doesn't
right?
care about Connor.
He doesn't give a shit about this stuff. It's kind of like desensitized. You know, he only gives him minor shit because y'all are like such singularities to the whole ordeal. All right.
Oh man, we could have called this thing the ordeal.
What?
Oh fuck no, man. That's
Oh,
like
fucking
that would be
This
like
is what happens when you
that would be that'd be like, you know, dealing with all kinds of copyright issues, man. You know it.
Yeah, I know.
Every word is copyrighted.
Yeah,
Except
but
for
this
bagels
one,
of New York City.
this one's way more copyrighted. Trust me.
Okay.
Connor, I will also give you this because you rolled a natural 20 for a total of 27, you said?
28.
28. Which
Yeah.
which is not quite the DC to be able to see this thing, but close enough that I'll give you a hint. Sort of northeast, mostly north. You can just barely, over the tops of some of these dunes, see spouts of sand and dust lift up.
Can I make a check to see if it's any kind of phenomenon he has seen? Like, obviously this is an alien world.
Make a
it's all
nature
random.
check, I guess, is what you're trying to figure out.
Yeah, like basically like
Is this
survival.
natural?
Okay. Yeah, nature. I got a 2, so I got a 16 on nature.
This
Oh,
this
good.
is so general that you can't pinpoint it to anything. But something that kicks up dust and is large enough that you would be able to see it from this distance.
I was like, okay, we are fucked if we do not go somewhere else other than here. He just says this very out loud and it's like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. And it's just like, come on, Joshua, we are going to the village. The village where it's possibly safer than a corrupt, falling apart ship in the middle of the desert with a weird ass monster deal that might be in the sands and probably heading right towards us right now. Wait, would a 16 kind of gauge like if it's coming towards us or not, or no?
You can't tell. It's so far away.
Okay, well, Connor's gonna be like, it's probably coming this way, and I don't know how far away it is, so we better start running like little bitches.
All right.
we better hope it's not a goddamn prey dragon. Those things are scary as shit.
Now he's going to use it, my.
What? I'm just saying.
Connor just immediately starts taking lead, heading towards the village using the designated direction that he himself has decreed.
You all are heading east towards the village.
Are we not gonna raid this ship for any resources that might have?
No, we are leaving directly.
We
What
got
a
an
weird
unknown
ass-
sand. We got an unknown sand monster, and we're in a ship inside the sand. You really want to do that?
Yes, because I don't want to die in the desert.
Don't
Does that
worry. It's not that bad dying in the desert, okay?
Gee, thanks.
Let's
Is this
see.
conversation
You could die of
happening
dehydration,
outside?
You could die of starvation. You could die
This
of
is
heat stroke.
yeah. See, it's
Whoa.
perfectly normal.
Let's just run to the village. I feel like
Not run.
It's not
Not
normal,
run.
you dingus.
What do you mean it's not normal? I had like
was
five
it not
Connors.
normal?
I had 5 Connors that died that way, so it's like I don't get it.
Yeah, Connor, make a history check.
Okay,
Ah, you screwed yourself on
I got a
that.
6. Hold on, let me use my inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Or wait. Hold on, let me review a spell I have real quick. All right.
You
Can I
can't silvery
use-
barbs this.
Nah, I was gonna use borrowed knowledge.
Ah, yeah. Go for that.
Right, I'm gonna cast borrowed knowledge on myself. And what was it again? A history check?
Yes.
Let me make sure I'm reading what borrowed knowledge does. Like, I'm using it properly real quick. For spell's duration, you have proficiency in the chosen skill. Great reliance. Alright, so. And you said history, correct?
Correct.
That's a 15. And what do I add to the. I add my proficiency to it, correct?
Yeah.
That's a +3 bonus. So 18.
Okay. With an 18, I will say that some Connors have had experience with the desert, and you know that it's hot during the day, it's freezing cold at night. It's better to move during the nighttime, but you get the idea that the sun ain't setting anytime soon.
And a lot of bad things come out at night.
A lot of things go bump in the night.
And that's what my Nana always told me. Nana Connor. Connor just relays all this information just so that way they could all know what to do and deal with. You know, it's like, it's better to travel at night, but since it doesn't seem like the sun... Can I see if the sun is moving or not so I can gauge like what time it is?
Do you want to stare at the sun? Do you want to stare at the sky?
No, I'm just like trying to figure out like where the sun is at, like with
Should
my
see
shadow.
if- Yeah, your shadow. if
The
it's
entire
moving.
sky is sun.
The entire sky is the sun.
Yes.
Jesus fuck, how's anything alive? How are we alive here?
I assume you've been having
Aspire.
this conversation inside the ship.
Yes.
Bro,
I was about to look out the window to
What
see
kind
if
of hellscape have you brought us to, Sparrow?
kind of hellscape has Mai's brother brought us to.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
hell's
exactly.
captain.
Oh my god, you're the D. Don't even.
Bro,
I'm.
Hey,
Anyways,
DM.
I think
You're
Slippery
questioning
Jack
me
was
now,
around
but I
with
think you're.
water and stuff.
I think you're actually
Anyways.
going to enjoy this place more than any other.
Anyways,
If I don't.
can I do like some kind of check to see if I can find any more deserty type stuff, like desert gun or something?
A
I don't know.
cactus.
Yeah, a cacti or some kind of like tool that's lying around in the sand from some other poor dead bastard.
I would like to
on earth
also
are you
look for
talking
a
about?
poor dead
Drink
bastard.
your cactus juice. It's the quenchiest.
Yes, Connor's going to circle.
Mushy, mushy, giant.
Connor's going
It's
to find
mushroom.
a cactus to drink
It's a
from.
mushroom.
Maybe it's
Connor's-
friendly.
Connor's going
It's
to
friendly.
I was
I don't
really
want to
hoping
look
one
for
of
a
them would say that.
episode
when you
again.
saw the
Damn
comment.
you.
Okay, so
Wait,
while
sorry,
all
what did you
this,
say, Sparrow?
What?
I'm surrounded by
Lots of
idiots.
people are talking.
Connor is going to look for cactus to drink from.
You look across the dune sea and see sand.
yeah, while they're faffing about doing nothing, can me and Jack
It's one of my favorite
go
words.
around and actually collect supplies from the ship?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
there
Those
could
things
have to have
I-
a water supply somewhere to tap that.
Yeah. What sort of skill do you want to use trying to do this?
Oh, if they're going back in, I can cast.
Connor, you're
Alright.
busy talking to people. Let them do their thing.
Oh yeah, sorry. Got excited. I'm excited.
Depending upon what you guys want to do you want to use your like sort of intuition to try and gauge like where would emergency supplies be? Do you want to start delving deeper? Do you want to like dig down and try and find some different floors?
Well, how's the interior looking? Is it like all full of sand?
Most of it is pretty open. Basically, everything leading out to the open has a sand sort of pile coming down. So there's a lot of exits at the moment, significantly more holes in the exterior of this space than there was previously when you first made your way in here. You also get the sense that the ship has also maybe collapsed a little bit, like deflated slightly. But it's still a fairly vast and interior space that you can move about through and kind of look around. You get the idea that there isn't like floors necessarily. Again, it's sort of this weird amalgamous space where the walls and floor and ceiling kind of come up and down in these waves. So there's definitely a lot of places to search around, but trying to determine what can be useful is sort of up to you, because there are definitely things like you could pull some cables for a rope, or try to find like a collapsible tube. If you want to try and determine what's sort of in some of these. Water. Yeah, you're trying to find water.
He's going for water. Can I investigate those vents that were hitting us with cold air and see if I could salvage maybe like a nitrous tank?
I find...
Go ahead and make whatever checks you feel is what you want to do.
I'm not going to specifically
call out. Yeah, investigation most likely, but if you're kind of just generally looking about the space before you want to, I think Holgir figures out what he wants to start messing with, so he would make an investigation check. Jack, if you're just trying to look around the space to start with, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah.
Joshua, what were you trying to go for?
Oh, I was gonna ask if there was any like spare parts that fell out of the parts that collapsed of the ship.
I mean, yeah, there's lots of stuff that you could either like pick up off the ground or pull off of. Again, all of it is alien, but you can kind of get the sense that some of this would be like, this might be metallic, so it's conductive, or this is fairly shaped like this, so I could probably, maneuver it into something. Again, you don't have any levels into Artificer, do you?
I do not, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you have no experience in crafting anything. You are just a warrior, so actually trying to build anything would be hard pressed. But you do have an eye for this, because you do have some experience hanging out with Malachi. So you can spot noticeable things, but actually attempting to try and use any of that will be hard pressed.
I would like to search for anything that looks like it might channel magic or electricity or anything like that.
I will allow a perception or arcana check. Jack, what did you get?
I'm gonna check.
I got a 17 on my perception.
With a 17 perception, you can see that there are and what tips you off is that you can actually hear that there are dripping sounds, and these sort of sounds like stuff still moving through tubes that definitely sound like they're still liquid. So yes, I will absolutely go ahead and give you that there are several sort of walls that you can sort of break into and try to figure it out. Whether or not you'll actually find water is a different question entirely.
Right.
Rolled a 19 for perception.
You get the idea that this is a specific chamber that is almost kind of set up to harness the power of the crystal and conduit its powers into different things. Wait, what skill did you roll for, Joshua? Perception. Okay, generally looking around, you can see that there are lots of different arcane sort of connections to different things, but how they're utilized specifically and where they end up is entire thing altogether. So you can see that there are like points of interest, but whether or not you actually want to do anything about them you'll need to make another check or action to go into it further. Holgear, are you there? You're muted, so I wasn't sure if you had to step away.
I was just eating a burrito.
Oh, okay. What did you
Nice.
get for your investigation check on those vents?
I got a 9 on investigation.
Okay, you find the vents. You not really sure how to crack them open. Also, kind of just generally looking at it, you don't see any like tanks. It looks like these are just sort of vents on the wall. There's like some loose piping, basically. You get the idea that it might be connected to something, but whether or not it's, you're barking up a wrong tree, I think, is how I sort of want to break it to you. You don't think that there would be like a canister that these would be connected to that you could just take with you, and if you could, it's probably buried somewhere deep within another random wall that these are connected to somewhere.
Gotcha. Nothing specific and local, like a fire extinguisher.
You found a pipe that broke open, so you'd have to track it back, basically, and that's probably not going to lead to many results.
Okay.
Jack...
Could I also...
Oh, yes?
Oh. Could I identify that rock I pulled out of the oven?
I will... You just want to cast Identify on it?
Sure. I mean, that's the first step. Unless it's fancier.
Go ahead and cast Identify on it.
I shall.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana or Religion check.
They're both a +1. Show me the way, Jesus. 13.
A 15. Which skill did you use?
Jesus. Religion.
Okay. Okay. So the bot's being stupid. So give me just a second, because I want to change the music. This is not the music that I wanted, but we'll go for it.
This screams imminent danger.
Gosh dang it.
Loki likes it.
Well, so long as he's not biting your ankles.
Oh, he is.
Ah.
But it's not as hard as usual, so that's how I know he likes it.
I'm glad to know that's the bar we're going.
He's a kitty.
Yeah, he's still
as you
a baby.
focus in on this stone, and you start to cast the spell, and you figure out if it's enchanted or whatnot, and you start to realize that it is magical, but it's not enchanted. Someone hasn't cast a spell on it. You understand that there is a deeper meaning behind the stone, in very much a similar way that the lucky stone is. You are unable to discern its source, but as you are going through these motions, you start to lose focus and are pulled on a memory. And you watch as this stone is simply laying in the ground, and you watch as trees are chopped down, and slowly but surely a house is built until a furry paw comes over, picks you up, and places you neatly in place. And you watch as Mutton Chop steps back and smiles. And then the memory also starts to fast forward again as you experience this life of Mutton Chop's making a, small but steadily starting to thrive living, surviving in this stone house that he built with his bare hands. And you sort of watch his life in slow motion in Yashira. For those of you who don't remember, the last world that you visited with all the jungle and whatnot is referred to as Yashira. I believe Mai told you that, but just to make sure. And then you watch as Mutton Chop's home is attacked and destroyed, and he slowly becomes corrupted and starts to tear the walls down and kill and maim and slowly but surely ruin until the stone falls away, and Mutton Chop looks over at the stone with this last shred of humanity before even that flickers out and dies, and he turns into a beast.
I think Holgir's in mourning, and he's just holding it closely, just like, you have been through quite a lot. Sort of just rubbing his thumb over the edge of the rock.
Sacrifice the rock.
I think he's just gonna sit there for a minute.
Okay.
Could he remember, or sort of like, I would like to know what attacked Mutton Chops. Is that something I could accomplish?
I'll say just generally, sort of through the memory, you saw that the Ichor creeped into his home one night while he was sleeping.
He got horror movied.
Yeah. But yeah, you now have another one of these stones acquired in a very similar manner that you did the first one. And while the first stone that you got was given to you through love and has granted you extra luck, this one instead grants you another chance at life and gives you an additional hit dice.
Ooh.
I will also say, Talia, your gesture of Mutton Chop's drowned soul has also dissipated at this point, so your proficiency with medicine has also worn away. Which leads you all to believe that you have not traveled through space, but time.
Ooh.
This is some mystic shit.
But anywho, back to the current situation. I believe Jack and Joshua are still attempting to loot the ship.
I'm trying to scavenge the ship.
Scavenge, yes. Jack, what did you want to do about the different locations that you have started to notice?
I want to check what's dripping and see if it's actually water or not.
Okay. I will roll. Okay. What is dripping, you can see, is coming from one of the highest points in the ceiling and coming down, and is starting to form a pool. It does look like a dark liquid, but it seems to flow like water. It's almost this sort of brownish green color. Go ahead and make me some sort of check, whether investigation or survival.
Okay. Oh, that's not gonna be good. That's like a 7 for survival.
Do you you like stick a finger and like taste it?
I'll smell it first.
Yeah. It doesn't have a distinct smell. But you can tell just from that it's not something like oil or, you know, gasoline. You know, the fact that it doesn't have a distinct smell is information, as, you know, water doesn't have a distinct smell. It
Right.
doesn't look
Okay,
polluted
well-
or dirty. Let me, I'll give you that. This looks like what it's supposed to look like.
Okay. I'll keep searching around for different sources then, see if I can find anything that looks like it's actually water.
Okay.
But I
I'll
will
say
keep
go ahead
this
and give me another investigation check. And because you did make the
Alright.
perception check earlier, this DC will be lowered.
How about a 15?
Okay. Eventually you do find what does look like almost a glass encompass. It's not quite a canister. It doesn't necessarily look like it's removable necessarily. But you can see that there is what seems to be a water-like liquid that appears to be clear. You haven't, you know, tasted it or whatnot. But it is in a row with a few more of these canisters with different liquids beside them, almost as if it kind of looks like, you know, a brewing contraption. And again, this glass case is taller than you are. Like, this is a significant amount, but it seems like they would be funneled into, you know, an apparatus that it would mix components, basically, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So if you wanted to try and tap into it, you could, you know, find where it drains out of and, you know, break that off and try and funnel that into something. Or if you want to just break into the glass, you could do that as well.
I'd probably break into like the top of the glass because I don't want the water to start pouring out and not be able to stop it.
Sure. Yeah.
So if I can break the top of the glass and dip down into it, that'd be the route to go.
I won't make a skill check out of this. I'll let you do this, but this will take a little bit amount of time. So let me check in with a couple other people. Joshua, what were you attempting to do?
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could drink the stuff pooling.
Oh my god.
The stuff dripping?
Yeah, the stuff dripping.
Okay. Yeah. You go ahead and taste it.
Water? Am I going to die now?
It's not water. You know it's not water because it's dripping and it's kind of like a brown color.
It's dirty water.
Did I just drink alien poo water?
Yes.
Like breaker fluid?
It's.
Oh. Waste.
I mean, that's better than.
I don't
any
want to
other.
describe that it looks like sewage, but.
You ate sewage, bro.
Oh, why couldn't you have warned me?
Poo water.
You ate sewage. That's gross.
How do you are attempting to consume it? Do you catch the drips? Are you bending down and like cupping it? Are you licking it? Are you sticking a finger in it? What are you doing?
I'm literally
Do you
going
pull out
to
a
go
comically
under.
large spoon?
I'm not King Batch. Anyway, I literally go under where it is dripping, hold my mouth open, and wait until something drips inside it.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, the reason why I'm laughing is I had the mental image of Joshua like using his gun barrel to scoop up some and then pour it into his mouth by putting
Sounds
the gun in his
highly
mouth.
unhygienic. I feel like that would set off the gunpowder though.
I just
Or
want
it's
fan
the
art
way
of that, that's
campfire.
all. Okay, yeah, you catch some in your mouth. I'm not gonna make a dexterity check. You eventually get some. As it lands on your tongue, immediately there's a few sensations of different tastes. None that are too unpleasant though. It doesn't really taste good, but it tastes like, You know what? Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this. Crap, am I gonna get petrified again?
This is
Yes.
weird.
No, but you might get the shits.
That's worse than petrification. I got a 19.
Okay. You
You
do manage to stomach it, and you can tell that this is probably sustenance.
I don't know if I like that word.
I'm gonna walk out
You
of
can
the...
stomach it, and it, you know. What is Talia doing? We haven't checked on her in a while.
Oh, I'm sorry, Talia.
Nah, you're good. I'm just letting you guys do your thing.
Okay.
I'm just...
Connor is walking through the desert while the rest of the party is trying to get some scavenge material. Connor's
Connor
like,
be
this way is
marching, man."
north. Let's go. Just starts marching.
Connor be marking. He's excited. This is a new realm for him, so he's like, go.
Okay. What are you and your brother doing?
Me and my brother,
Yeah, I mean, I assume you two are together because you're not leaving him.
we're having a lovely chat about our childhood.
I thought it'd be more like talking to a brick wall.
Wow.
I
I hate you.
Dick
had to.
move, yes. Dick move.
had to.
I think she's
It was in the
just
law.
You
Holding-
don't have to.
It was in the law.
What?
Asshole.
I
uh,
think she's just holding her brother's head, just kind of
Oh, jeez.
not.
Just the head.
No,
I know what you mean. How many tails does your brother have?
two like her,
Okay.
because they're twins. So we're the same age.
He actually has 3. Which leads you to
Excuse
believe
you?
that he's experienced something more than you have.
Okay, so like not only is he just like in another world, he's just doing shit without me. That's cool. Great. Awesome. Thanks, Ty. Fucking wonderful.
I love it.
Yeah, I think she's just keeping to herself.
Also, is my older by like 1 second or something? Like, did she get pulled out first?
I think how they were born, they were literally born at the same exact second.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think they're, well, I
That's a
don't
wide
even know if
uterus. Or were you summoned magically? I don't remember.
she was made magically.
Okay, that's right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That was a wide cauldron.
Mental
No.
image adjusted.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
the old fairy that
Creepy.
raised them found both of them in a big knot in a magic tree, okay?
That's
so,
right. That's right. Yeah.
Spoilers. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really that big of a spoiler.
Spoilers. Backstory.
No, it's really not that. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
story changing. But yeah, no, they were born.
I'm sorry. I'm in charge of multiple campaigns. I don't remember everyone's backstory so specifically.
No, I know. Yeah, I think the only difference between them is, of course, gender Slightly different facial features, obviously.
Hairstyle.
Hairstyle, yeah. But their birth markings that are on their forehead are just slightly different, and it's kind of, they're twins, but it's kind of a yin and yang situation a little bit.
Is that what the birthmark is?
The yin and yang symbol? No. It's just that they are like opposite sides of the same puzzle piece kind of a thing. You know what I mean? So it's like if you put their birthmark, this like images of their birthmark from their foreheads together, it creates like a different image.
Okay, what is that image? I'm asking.
I don't know yet.
Alright, fine. And you're just chilling with your bro.
In a
Hogir's
deep
morning.
depression, yes.
I guess we'll come back to Jack. You have managed to break into that capsule. Yeah, if you just want to reach in with like a, I don't know, a water skin or something, like scoop some up.
Yep, that's all in the track.
It is stale water.
Still water, that's good enough. I'll let everybody know we got some water for when we head out.
Okay.
After Holgear mourns the loss of Mutton Chops and his rock friend, he'll look for a container to put water in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll assume that you guys have water skins on you that can hold water for a few days. Probably not desert kind of survival days, but
Jungle Connor made them for him with all the leather and stuff he got. If that helps.
they're made from deer bladders.
Yep.
And this one's
Oh,
my
okay.
kidney.
And that's my kidney.
I had to pull out my
was it
kidney
peeled?
one time.
Stop. Oh my god. It was dying, so I figured give it some use.
I mean, it was either
Connor's
out of my
got more
heart, but-
organs outside his body than inside.
Oh god. Jesus.
Yes, he one time he
No,
his heart was like being all weak and stuff, so he had to remove it so he didn't have to deal with it anymore.
I like the idea that caveman Connor is like used to surviving off of the land, but isn't that much of like a crafter.
No, it's improv too, like good enough to get the job done, but you know, it's
He
kinda
knows
like,
where to find things,
he knows how to make shit that
but
can
not
do,
make them.
that can do intended purposes at least 2 or 3 times.
Anywho, while Connor is marching alone into the deserts unknown, what does everyone else want to do?
Let him?
Wait, Connor's leaving. He's supposed to help my carrier brother.
I thought you didn't want Connor's help.
No,
I
she didn't
never
want
said
Joshua's
that.
help. She said she was fine with Connor.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought
God, I said that like a jillion times.
We all misunderstood.
I'm sorry I
didn't.
misunderstood.
Talia's
Yeah, I don't
the
know
only
how-
one who understands me.
It's because
I don't know
we
how you
started
guys
talking
mixed
about
it up.
I am sorry. If you'd like, you can call out and Connor will return. He will
No,
come.
no, it's fine.
Connor's been dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Connor's
Connor's
dead.
dead.
Connor was
Yeah, this Connor's
Oh,
dead. Sorry,
crap.
guys. Sorry,
Connor
guys.
never
Connor's
existed.
dead.
I will say, Connor, because you've been outside so much, go ahead and make me another perception check.
Oh god. The sandworm's coming to get you.
What makes you think
That's
there's
funny.
sandworms? It's so stereotypical.
It has to
funny.
be sandworms at this point.
No!
Anyway,
Because-
we're leaving.
Because
When are we gonna
that's
leave the
classic
ship?
desert
I
monster.
got a nat 20.
Dune, man.
You
We
gotta
do
fucking.
Nat
What?
20 plus 10, 30.
Oh shit.
Go ahead and make me a survival check.
Alright.
Do another nat 20. Do it.
And that's a nat 20.
Is it really?
Oh, it's an 11.
Oh my god. Fuck you.
I will give you advantage for this because you rolled a natural 20 on your perception. How about that?
Okay, I'll re-roll that one. Ooh, I got a little better. 12.
Wow.
Can I use
Good
my
job.
inspiration? Can I use my inspiration?
You may.
Because I feel this is very important because you gave me advantage, so I feel this
It
is important.
might be important.
I got
Gets eaten.
21. I
Okay.
got 21.
All right. What's your modifier, by the way?
Oh, my modifier for like my proficiency modifier, or just,
For survival, what's your skill bonus?
5.
Okay. So you got a 16 plus 5 for 21.
Yeah.
While you're out and about, you notice something in the sand. Amongst the normal wave pattern that comes with wind blowing, you don't really see that in these dunes. You also don't really feel a whole lot of wind. It feels dead out here, like completely stagnant. But as you're just sort of, you marched away and then you marched back, and you're probably like excited to go on this journey that you're sort of, maybe making circles around. You noticed tracks in the sand. You recognize these tracks because these are tracks of a creature that would not exist in the sand. And you know them specifically because you have encountered this creature before where you're from in the forest, which has led you to believe that it has come with you on the journey. You see footprints of a creature that has more than 4 sets of legs, and trailing behind it a swishing pattern that denotes a tail, or perhaps even 2. And you recognize it as displacer beaks tracks.
Yes, I knew it.
Slowly reaches for his sword, getting ready to fight by wherever it may come from. It's like, I got you, little bastard. You followed me through this time? Fine. We'll settle this debt, this little rivalry we got for God knows how long, here and now in this forsaken land. Now, where are you?
I will only give you that much because you have expertise with it. I will not give you information of where it came from or where it went.
Alright, Connor's gonna slowly make his way back to the ship, hand on sword, scanning, shifting his head, being a little erratic in movement, trying not serpentine one moment, walk straight line, serpentine another moment.
Alright, you all watch as Connor stumbles into the ship, acting like a crazed drunkard.
A crazy drunkard who's got a rivalry with this animal, damn it.
He's
kill it.
walking
Out.
like Captain Sparrow, where he's just like Jack Sparrow,
Oh,
where he's like stumbling
God.
to one side, pausing, and then stumbling back in another direction.
Doing the
All
fucking
this
Jack
one
Sparrow. run.
animal. All because of this one. Yes, he runs like Jack Sparrow when he really runs. But right now, Ryder is keeping his eyes peeled for it, alright? He's gonna kill this animal, right?
Who's Ryder?
Oh, sorry, that's a different character. Connor, bleh. That was a different character I'm playing with a friend. I'm playing with a friend. His name's Ryder, and he's a weirdo. Okay, so let's go. Let's move on. Connor
And
is
as
making his
Connor
way
runs
to-
back into the fray and announces to all of you, "Hey guys, I think that's when you hear that there is a slow, guttural, rumbling sound. And that's where we're going to take our first break. Bathroom break time, guys, everybody.
Unfair, bro.
It's the world.
Battle has emerged. This is like the whole part of his arc. His entire existence is just to kill this one creature.
So
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty,
Okay,
kitty,
okay.
kitty.
I think the
know what it
guttural
is. Yeah,
roar
damn
is
it.
not the cat. I think the cat would not sound like that.
I mean, you don't know that.
Yeah,
What
we
if it's a really, really old cat?
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know if I know how any of this works, so fair.
I don't think I know how I work.
I knows how he works.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Come little children. That song's stuck in my head now.
It's been an hour and a half. I had to do something to spice it up.
Tell me why.
Had to do what to spice what up?
Tell me why. No, number 5.
We're about halfway through this session. I had to do something to bring some excitement.
Oh. Yeah.
Because I know that
The miniature
Joshua needs to
cliffhanger.
get to bed pretty soon, so...
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
Nah.
meh.
Oh, you don't?
I do, but it's a meh.
Oh.
I do gotta go to bed soon too.
Yeah, I try to end the Wednesday games earlier than normal. But we've gone for about an hour and a half. I try to go for 2. But yeah.
But yes, this is Connor's entire character arc. His entire drive for this one foe. Fuck the knight. Fuck the weird tentacle things. He's out to kill this one cat.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. What?
Never posted pictures of your cats.
Hmm? Who?
Why?
Me?
Why?
Why? Yeah. Am I supposed to?
Well, I posted
you
pictures of
did at
my
one
dog.
point.
I'm pretty sure I did post pictures of my
Yeah, I'm
cat.
pretty sure too.
But I can post another one if you really need it.
Okay. So, what is the party doing with this new development?
Joshua Sprint.
Where?
The village.
Okay.
What?
All the way to the village.
You just left us behind?
And her
I'm gonna
brother.
come back with the backup.
Connor's like, no, wait, don't it. No, that's exactly what it wants you to do. Damn it, don't do it.
Wait, could I pick up someone and sprint with them on my back all the way to the village?
Make a strength check.
Oh my god, is he? Are you gonna do con? Wait, I can't cast enhance on him.
Also, who's your target for picking up? Let's start with that, because this might be a grapple check.
Hates me the most.
My.
Oh wait, who would be the most useful? Who's the highest charisma?
Connor! Because, yeah.
I don't know,
Yes,
maybe
sir.
your captain?
Nope, I got a 17.
I got 18.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Connor.
I mean,
Going on an
my-
adventure. So nostalgic.
my
Connor, You're the one
Okay.
person that I trust, so I'm gonna take you.
Yeah, I need him.
Fine,
Connor's
do
like,
you
wait,
want
I
to
got an
go?
idea. Wait, I got an idea.
Well, I can't just leave my brother behind.
Oh my god, just pick up your brother and put him in the bag of holding.
We have a bag of
Not
holding.
how it works.
I was like, I don't think I can do that. Also, I don't think he'll fit.
Alright. Alright, could I carry every single party member? Or would that be ridiculous?
You would have to get a nap.
You would have to roll
40.
really high.
You'd have to get fucking.
Yeah, you would have to.
Alright,
roll
I'm just gonna
high.
pick up Connor, and if I roll high enough, I pick up another member.
Her brother.
And no, you all did not rest during that. You are all exactly the way that you are.
Fuck. Alright, that's definitely going to be a problem. Anyway, rolling strength check.
Okay.
Got a freaking 11. I feel like literally
I
any
know.
other
Can
check
I-
besides
You
strength
go to
check
pick up
rolls to be high.
Joshua goes to pick up Connor, and Connor
I
like
swear to
puts
God, if you
himself
drop
back
him.
down, like, not right now. This is important.
I need to kill this
Bro,
thing.
didn't we
This is no
discuss
time
this?
for games.
Oh my God, Joshua, just pick up my brother and we'll go.
Why do I need to pick up? He's useless.
Joshua, you wanted
He's
to pick up
frozen.
somebody.
Just help me pick up my brother, and we will go. I will go with you.
Oh my god, fine.
God.
Pick up his head
Hey, that
area.
didn't stop the rest of the party from kicking you out of the freaking guild when you were petrified. Get the fuck over it.
What she
He's
said.
gonna get kicked out of the crew. What the
To
fuck?
be fair, Talia wasn't around when Joshua was petrified.
Hey, I don't care. I'm just saying, in general.
Wait,
They didn't
so-
leave his ass when he got petrified.
You are a disgrace
Yeah,
to
but
this
we
entire
don't-
unit.
Wait, so does
Dishonor
that
on
mean
you. Dishonor on your cow.
Ha!
Under,
My brother is a part of the crew now.
don't refer to his mother in such a way.
What?
Anyways, God,
Alright, fine. I'm rolling a strength check.
Okay.
I'm gonna
4.
give him.
gonna give him bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
So wait, is
That just
Joshua just picking up Ty by himself?
I mean, Mike can
Picking
help
up-
unless he can do it by himself.
Connor can help.
I guess, yeah. Let's see if he can do it by himself.
Picking
Yeah,
up
I'm
giving
Ty
you
by
bardic
myself.
inspiration.
If not,
for this.
Connor will help him. You know, Connor will help him. Be like, pick him up with it. Be like, ah, damn it, fine.
Use the rest of the letter to strap him to his back.
Yes, strap him to his back, and then Connor just mounts up both of them on their shoulders, so that way he's like, ah. Okay, what'd you get to?
Basically just gives me advantage, right? Or did I?
You roll
You get a 1d8 plus to any ability check, attack roll, or
What did you
saving.
get for your strength check, my dude?
yeah.
13.
Okay. Does anyone want to give him any buffs or bonuses?
I
I
just
already
give
gave
him
him bardic
Bardic
inspiration.
Okay.
We gave him bardic inspiration.
13
what-
plus 8. What's
Is it a
that?
D8?
Yeah, it's 2d8.
1d8, yeah.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we gave him both. We both gave him bardic inspiration, so it's 2d8s.
No, I am not gonna allow that.
Okay,
Alright, disappointing, but
it was
Can't
official.
stack
cool.
those.
yeah, I still rolled an 8. 13 plus 8. It's like
21.
what? 21?
You okay? Joshua like goes over to pick up Ty, and Mai's like, "Okay, maybe you can be useful." And with that encouragement, Joshua managed to heave the petrified body.
Don't I have the
Guys.
highest strength stat?
Joshua immediately runs through a doorway, holding Ty sideways, knocking off his arms and legs.
What? No.
What?
What?
God. Yeah.
No. No.
No,
I
it
think his
doesn't.
brother's
No.
dead. I am
Oh, I-
brother's dead.
I would literally murder Joshua on the spot. She will literally rip out his throat.
Oh yeah.
Joshua's body would fall to the ground before her brother's.
Before Ty's does, yeah.
Yeah. Ryder
I should use Joshua's body for a sled.
Kind of want to tie onto him before doing it. Just try mounting onto Joshua as he's running.
Just a reminder, if 2 people want to carry something heavy, you don't need to make a check. If one person wants to do it, they do have to make a check. Joshua made the check so he can carry it by himself.
Mai is coming, correct?
Yes, I'm coming with you. God.
Right.
Kind of going with them. Be like, all right, guys, we gotta run because that stupid cat's here.
All right, what's Holgear, Jack, and Talia doing?
I think
cat.
I like to imagine that they're just at the other end of the ship, so they didn't hear Connor's declaration.
Be like,
So
"Oh,
everyone's
we're gonna
evacuating.
I haven't moved like one bit, so I know. So I heard what he said, but I'm just gonna have my hand on my sword, like in preparation, in case we get attacked.
Okay.
Can I do is there any kind of check to like basically taunt it so it's like targeting us rather than our separated party?
I mean, you can call out. You don't know if that's gonna do anything. You don't see it.
I'm gonna try calling them out. Be like,
Leave a note.
Yeah.
We have paper.
Leave a note. For who?
I can't fucking read. Okay, I can read. Okay, I don't know if it can read.
No.
Can
leave
it read?
Leave a note for who? What are we doing?
The question is
I
if
can't
Caveman
write.
Connor can write.
He just does like a crude caveman drawing, being like, basically saying, "Run
It draws a displacer
away,
piece with
giant
glasses and a
cat."
mustache.
Yeah, he's basically just doodling like a caveman doodle of like basically saying, "Run away to village, big cat." Like,
Why are you telling it where you're going?
no, I'm telling them where we're going and why we're going there. I thought I was leaving a message for them.
But Talia heard you.
Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't doodle anything.
Enough of this bit. The the entire party knows that the displacer beast is in the ship with them. Half of the party is starting to come outside of the ship. What is Talia, Holgear, and Jack doing?
I mean, we've fucked this thing up at least once. I feel like if it tries something, we can kill it now. Assuming, of course, it didn't get, like, Elder Displacer Beast, because it's super old now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got displaced through time. Wait, are we getting close? Out of the ship? Are we in the desert now? Are we going?
Yeah. Half the party is outside the ship, half the party is inside the ship.
Nice.
Fill up the water and
Oh, this whole entire thing with the beast on the inside of the ship, while me, Jack and Holgear are on the inside, reminds me of fucking aliens. Scary ass shit.
Well, we should probably head out then.
Yeah.
fill up.
But be prepared.
Can Holgear, I don't know, find something to put over top the hole Jack made in the water basin?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, just cover it up so we don't get sand in there.
Yeah, easy enough. I assume you did that after everyone topped off on their water.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
we might need it.
And then we'll continue
Nobody
on.
bottled up the gruel that Joshua managed to discover.
Nobody touched
Laid his
that
life on the
gruel.
line to find
Not for at least 7
Will
days.
die.
Okay.
At least you will get horrible
Space
indigestion.
nutrients.
I feel like that's space aid.
Space juice.
It's the food juice that they input into the food printer. Like in Star Trek.
Disgusting. I don't like it. I'm glad we're leaving that behind.
Okay. You do not see the displacer beast, but it also does not see you as you exit the ship. And you just start making your way to the village?
Yes, we do indeed.
Okay. Connor, since you're heralding this expedition, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Okay.
And anyone else that wants to can make a perception check.
I got a 14.
Okay.
I'm still running to my designated north.
North. So you're heading towards the pyramids.
I'm heading towards the village. Sorry, I missed.
Okay, that's to the west.
I mixed up my the origin of all this
Connor's
stuff.
like, no, I want that way to be north.
He's just claiming this. Like, he's like, doing like, you know what? I'm the first Connor here.
I got it.
All right? I'm going to decree what is what in this world.
Okay.
That way every
okay,
Connor
okay,
that comes
okay,
at me,
Jack.
like, that's Connor.
Roll a 17, and I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
I got a 23 for perception.
Nice. Okay.
That's Field be Connor for perception.
Jack,
My God,
as you are keeping an eye out, you do not see the displacer beast follow you out of the ship, even after traveling for several miles. Let me go ahead and change the music.
Wait, I just realized we're on an Egyptian level.
Gosh,
In video
dang it.
games,
What do you mean Egyptian level?
it's
Y'all are making
basically
comparable
Egypt.
analysis, and it's starting to piss me off.
What?
like in video games. There's always a level in like Egypt or Africa or whatever.
All right.
Pyramids and weird
We're
stuff.
in
and aliens.
Jumanji, technically.
Yeah, this is
Technically.
Jumanji, man.
Yeah, they could be Aztec pyramids. You don't know. It's all
And
aliens
Connor's,
anyway.
What design
Yeah,
are they?
I bet if we
Aztec?
like Hector,
Mesopotamian?
You don't
Egyptian?
know. It's literally just a triangle made
or it
of
could be
bricks.
Rome.
Oh my god!
It could be Rome. It
These
could be
things are
Rome.
like basically super
Or
different.
China.
Or
It'd be Rome or
China.
Rome or
Don't
China.
count
you know?
Chinese pyramids as pyramids.
Why not?
Cause Chinese pyramids aren't a thing. I don't think so. East.
How can you make
I mean,
such a bold
look-
statement without knowing for sure?
Yeah,
if you're
exactly.
right?
Come on, man.
Well, this is my
You're
perspective, and therefore I can neither deny nor.
There's pyramids all over the world.
You can confirm. It's called looking it up on Google.
feel like opening a new tab.
You know,
And don't argue with people.
like, kind of argument. I feel it's really counterproductive.
Yes, let us run to the village, and then we can prepare to kill the displacer beast.
We'll kill the displacer beast once we get back.
Fine. We'll kill it after we put Ty up.
You guys are going to convince them you're a part of some traveling entertainment thing. I'm just gonna be your muscle, very silent muscle, and you're gonna say that Ty is very sick. He's petrified.
He's very sick. He's contracted an illness.
He's contracted
Well,
a
I
strange
mean-
disease that turned into stone.
He looked at a Gorgon for too long.
He looked
Well-
at Gorgon for too long.
I don't think if he is a well-known figure who caused gestures around to everything, then odds are people will know who he is.
And just say he's a very distant relative.
We could always just say it's a statue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but they might destroy it or something.
Base
So then we
sentimental value.
defend it.
Destroyed?
Say you're like a monk and it's like some sacred deal you gotta do. You know, carry a statue of that guy around with you. If you break it, you're breaking like the whole deal. Anyways, Connor's like, anyways, let us go to this village and become traveling performers, I guess. What? Oh wait, hey Maya, you have proficiency in any instruments or what?
Yes.
Do you have any instruments on you?
Yes. And then you see her blade fans. She just pulls it out and it magically shapes into a flute.
He just pulls out like his lute and just starts tuning it.
As we're running.
I was gonna have you guys roll stealth checks, but never mind.
Why?
No, just
you
playing
rolled
music.
We're sprinting to a village. I doubt we would be able to pass those.
In the middle of a desert.
Yeah, in the middle of a desert.
Oh, are you guys actually sprinting?
Yes.
I would like everyone to make athletics checks then.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it, Josh!
They're not athletic.
Bro. I said
got
I was
you
going
guys.
to
I'm not
the
sprinting.
I
village.
got a dirty 20! Holy shit! Dirty 20 on athletics!
I mean, yeah, if you guys aren't sprinting, then you don't need to make a check, you're just walking.
Rolled a 13.
Can we be speed walking?
I mean, I got a 17. So.
Joshua is trudging while he's carrying someone.
Connor can like
I
come.
kind of feel like I should have gotten disadvantage because of the statue, but it doesn't matter now.
Like how you like
Connor
to
will
shoot
help
yourself in the
carry it.
foot.
No, the DC is just super high.
Yeah.
Connor can help him carry it if need be.
No,
You know?
Joshua's got it. Gotta be useful
I would
to
say
mine.
that Joshua is the slowest person, but I think Jack is taking up the rear. on
I got a
purpose.
dirty 23 for athletics.
Okay, Talia
Actually, Jack
is
walked
sprinting to
faster
catch
than
up with the
everybody
party. What was that, Jack?
Alright, we're going to have to come up with a
I moved
backstory
faster
for
than
everybody.
else, actually.
Just say we're performers and y'all are my
goes
my
35
traveling
feet.
troupe.
Let's just say we're a merchant group.
Please, everyone,
get
please hold
supplies.
on for a second. Jack's trying to say something and I can't hear him.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
I was just saying that I think I actually move faster than everybody else because I have 35 feet of movement,
That is true.
so I wouldn't be slow. I just move my little legs fast.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that if you guys want to go at a moderate pace that is faster than walking, but not sprinting, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I thought we were doing. Like we're moving quickly, but not like speed running. You know.
And I will also say that Connor and Mai make performance checks. Let's see how well you inspire your teammates.
I got a 17.
Okay.
I'm in +9 in performance, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I only got
I got a
+5.
12 because I rolled a 3.
Nice.
Oh,
I was
man.
hoping it would be something like that. Okay.
You were
Uh,
hoping for me to fail. Got
You
it.
guys are
No.
you're used to playing solo, so trying to play together isn't the easiest thing to do. It's
Connor
not
has bad taste in music, so.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That's hurtful. I have
To
great
my-
taste in you.
Not-
It's like trying to play a bagpipes and a violin at the same time. It's not that they clash, but it's hard to pair them, you know.
Especially with no prior practice.
Is it weird? I kind of want to have Connor be playing with bagpipes as he's doing this rather than a lute.
What is your actual instrument? You tell me, bud. What does Caveman Connor play as an instrument?
A drum.
That's right. That is correct.
He plays the drum.
A drum and a flute.
He moves to the beat of his own drum.
So they don't exactly clash, but they're not really working together necessarily either. You oh gosh.
This is the stealthiest group ever.
Sparrow, I
Yep.
swear to God.
Okay. What?
Mr. Kickle Pants over there.
giggling, yo.
It's not funny.
As you guys are marching along to the beat of your own drum and flute, you all notice as one of these sand dunes starts to move, as something inside of it starts to rotate, knocking all the sand off, and you realize that it is a giant mollusk shell. And rotating into view is a face of a very it's hermit crab-esque. I won't go into too much detail because it simply turns and watches you as you walk on by. It is massive, and it is a little bit of ways away. I'll say that it's about a yard or two. But it simply watches you as you march your way through the desert, playing music.
Connor's going. I just realized something about this place.
What's
It's
that?
the land of the lost.
What?
The movie Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell.
No,
Not
that
everything
movie
is
was a
derivative
remake
of everything.
Saturday morning show. From what I've
Yeah, exactly. Not everything is based off of something else.
I know. I'm just like this. That's just my thought process. This is like, okay, whatever. Anyways, Connor continues tuning his drum. All right. And he's pondering what would be a better instrument to play to not clash with my, even though, you know, drums go with everything, and anyone who says otherwise is an idiot.
It is at this point that I would like everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, as you've been marching in the sun for several hours.
I got a 13.
Okay.
Alright, come on, Constitution.
God damn it! I got a 5.
Throw. Saving throw?
Yes.
Just making sure.
I got a 5.
I got a 13.
All right.
Oh, thank God, I got an 18.
Okay. Okay.
Got a 20.
Got a 7. Could I offset that by using Armor of Agathis?
Would you like to cast Armor of Agathis?
Sure.
You cast the spell, and how the spell works is it draws in moisture from the air to formulate this armor. The only moisture that is prevalent is the sweat on everyone else. So you have this rank Armor of Agathis on you now. I'm also going to say that will give you a slight boost, but it will not be enough.
Is
Josh,
it okay?
what?
Is it okay if I try create or destroy water?
What do you
Wow.
want to do with that?
Like maybe give everyone like a giant sploosh?
Oh, can I use my performance of creation and make like a cup so the water could be like held inside of it, or no, or like
Hey,
a water
what?
container? I'm use like performance of creation to make something that could help us like hold all the water that Talia creates and store it in there.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. You can make like a barrel or a cauldron or something.
Like a
I was gonna
bathtub.
Yeah, like a bathtub or something. Again, Talia, unless you are continuously making water as you guys are trekking, I'm asking you to make this check because this is one of those journey things. It's not that this is the turning point, so now I'm gonna splash everyone with water and that helps the DC. This is a continual thing, so unless you can think of something that you've been doing constantly
Wait, I got an
on
idea.
this journey.
I got an idea. Okay. What if instead I use performance of creation to make it like a giant umbrella shade that we could all be under as we walk?
That is hilarious. However, you did not think of it until after I asked everyone to make the save. So,
Damn it! Why didn't I think of this?
Someone
I'm angry
got
at myself.
Someone got
I
an
mean-
18. I believe that was and Joshua got a 21.
No, I got a 20, a dirty 20.
Or a 20. Mai and Joshua do not suffer a point of exhaustion. Everyone else does.
I mean, to be quite honest, create and destroy water requires just a drop of water in order to create it and a few grains of sand to destroy it. So, and I'm surrounded by both.
Great. Yeah. So if you want to create water, you can. But unfortunately, it is after this venture where you all are noticeably suffering trekking through the open sun sky that you are starting to consider these other options. So now you may be considering, since it is still a far ways away, you cannot see your ship anymore. You just trust that Connor is leading you in a direction where there is civilization.
Can I make a perception check or something to see if I'm still like able to see the village or not?
Yeah, perception or survival,
I'll do.
which is what you just did with this trek. That was just a marker. So for this next trek, you may do that again.
Okay, I'll do perception because again, I'm better with perception.
Okay.
I got a 13.
Okay. You still recognize the landscape a little bit. You think you're going in the correct direction.
He's like, "Don't worry, guys. I know exactly where we're going."
Yeah. You can't exactly see the village, but you know that you're still heading in the general direction.
Right. Like Connor's just like low key, even though we can't see it, he is just full on saying, "Don't worry, guys. I still see it, and we are definitely heading in the right direction."
What does that make me think he's lying to us?
I am not lying to you. I am a terrible liar.
That is true.
I feel like that's also a lie.
I mean, I can't lie. I mean, I've done everything. What would I have to lie about?
How long does Armor of Agathis last?
Last an hour.
Okay. Yeah, so that wouldn't help much, but it does give you a brief respite.
I'm still imagining how bad whole gear smells in that armor. He's probably like, out of all of us, he probably smells the worst.
No, I think Connor still takes the cake.
Yeah, Connor's.
Oh.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that he's at the front.
I mean, he
Mai's
has
really
his
good at
cloak.
holding her
Village yet?
nose.
Connor has his cloak and stuff, so he's looking like a sandman.
Are we close to the village yet, Connor?
Totally, we're still getting there. Can I do another like check to see if I can, how far we are from it?
Mr. Sandman.
As you are continually progressing,
Lost.
King the sandiest that's ever been.
Sorry, Sparrow. Sorry.
Jack,
So,
you notice that as you are progressing,
Please don't put it
you are
away,
starting
that's
to... What was that?
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying that you
No, I'm just
notice
listening.
that
Go ahead.
on your pathway, there seems to be a stretch where there aren't as many dunes, where it almost seems to flatten out. And your intuition is kicking in. Just generally looking across the landscape, it makes you feel like there might be something. Do you want to go ahead and make a check? I'll say that if you want to do perception again, I'll allow it, but maybe something else like survival or, maybe investigation perhaps, or some other check.
Okay, I'll do
allow nature or anything.
survival, I guess.
All right.
Survival's fine. Ooh, that's an 11.
With an 11 survival, you understand that this pathway that's sort of flattened and open doesn't look man-made. It doesn't necessarily look natural, but you get the sense that this isn't like a trap. There aren't going to be like mines or pitfalls here, but you can notice that there are some ever so slight disturbances in the path in front of you. They kind of look like elongated humps in the sand.
We got something under the sand, guys.
Can Connor look at the sand to see if he can figure out what
Red
it
light.
I was just saying that Jack noticed it first, so if you all wanted to, any checks or whatnot to try and...
I thought Connor was like, I thought Jack was telling everyone, and so we'd all be like looking out for him and stuff. So
I mean, yeah, if anyone wants to do another look of any kind or use a different skill, they may.
can I do an insight check, or is that like?
I will allow insight.
I got a dirty 20.
I got a dirty 23 on perception.
Perception. Okay. I'll start with you. You notice that there are several elongated humps in the sand, where you can tell that the sand has been disturbed. It looks as if something was kind of buried, for lack of better description. Which kind of makes you think that maybe this is like a burial ground of some kind or something. It's hard to say. I mean, you're nearing it, and I assume you all have slowed down to sort of take inspection of this location. I mean, if you want to try and walk around, I wouldn't stop you, but you know, it doesn't look like it doesn't look like you would like step on any of these humps if you just wanted to walk through. Like they're very, very sparse and kind of sprayed out. It's just something of note. What'd you get for insight again?
I got a dirty 20 on insight.
With a 20 insight, you insightfully tell that you don't detect any hostility. And that's all I'm gonna give you.
Connor's like, all right, guys, this is not a dangerous place. We can keep on walking.
I got a 25 in perception.
With a 25 perception, you notice that one of these mounds has a tail, a scaly tail, that is not coated in sand.
That's an important bit of information, isn't it? That's a... guys. It's a...
I think we should give them a wide berth.
Are sand hills
Generally,
supposed
things
to
underground
have
have tremor
tails?
sense, and I don't like that.
They are. We keep moving. The end.
It's not worms, though.
It's sand.
Sand what? What did you say?
Lizards.
It's Sandman.
Worms up in here, bro.
What is with
So-
you people and worms?
Sounds like Joshua and Connor need to go to bed.
I can keep
I'm-
going.
I can keep going too.
It's still 11:30.
So you guys are you sneaking your way through, or are you going north?
Let's sneak our way through it. We're already getting exhausted. We can't risk getting any further exhausted.
All right, looks like we're sneaking.
All right. Yeah,
Connor puts away his
you could
crown.
slow your
Jeez.
you could slow your pace and stop playing your instruments and just walk through.
Yeah, Connor just puts away his drum.
Yeah, nothing that's underground ever has tremor.
If this is what the party would like to do, go ahead and make stealth checks, everybody.
Stealth.
I got a
Stealth.
12.
Gotta be
I'll
stealth.
tell you this, their perception is not that good. I rolled kind of low.
I got a 12. Is that low?
Let's see what everyone else rolled.
I got,
got
a
a
16.
I rolled a 13.
I got an 18.
I got a
15.
16.
What did Mai get?
15.
Holger?
I got a natural 1 for a total of 5.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How bad did you roll, Sparrow?
I mean,
Is it
man,
bad?
for once, Connor's not the one that's being the attention of it all, huh?
As the party is slowly and carefully walking through, being careful to kind of zigzag around these barely visible lumps in the sand, Holger steps down on a particular spot, and as he does so, the sand starts to come out from underneath of his foot, and he slips into this pit a little bit as one of these figures that was completely buried in sand quickly scrambles back, and you see a very elongated, almost it's an 8-legged alligator that just sort of scrambles back and hisses at Holger. And I'm gonna see Holger, roll me a d20.
Can I cast friends on it?
You absolutely may cast friends on it.
I'm gonna cast friends on it.
Okay.
I got a. Does it matter?
What's the save I need to make, Connor?
Let me see. My DC save is 15.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a 2. The sand alligator mushes backward and just turns towards Holger and opens its mouth slightly to hiss. And then Connor casts a spell on it, and it just sort of slumps back down.
Just go on with your merry way. We're just passing through, okay?
It doesn't move and just sort of lays back down, keeping its eyes trained on you.
And I was like, okay, Holger, come over here very slowly.
And I think at this point, a few more of these mounds loosen as more of these sand gators poke their heads out to observe what is happening. But nothing happens. They all just watch you as you walk through.
Connor's like maintaining the friends on that one because he feels like if like one of them kind of goes hostile, they all go hostile. So he's like, I got my concentration on this one.
And once you get out of range, that one sand gator starts to dig its way back down under the sand and continue its nap.
And he casts it on the next one that's like closest to them.
Oh no, that you're far enough away now that it's not an issue anymore.
Okay. Man, I'm glad I got friends. I thought that was going to be...
It was just because you disturbed them. They were sleeping.
I know, but it's like we're trying to make it through here too. So I was just trying to like mitigate hostilities, you know?
Okay. It has been a few more hours of travel. I would like everyone to make another Constitution saving throw.
I would like to again ask if we are close to the village yet.
Can I make a perception check before I reveal my con save?
At the start of the next leg, you can make another check.
Okay, I got an 8 on Constitution.
Okay, you gain another point of exhaustion.
Damn
I
it.
got a 15.
Another failure.
I got a 16.
Failure.
Damn it.
I also got a 16, so
Roll gear, Jack.
You don't even gotta fucking ask, bro.
Alright.
Oh, I failed.
That is another round of points of exhaustion for everybody.
And now, roll perception check.
Yes.
Yep.
I got a 14 on perception.
You can't quite look over the dunes to see the village, but you get the idea that you're still heading in that direction.
We're still heading in the right direction, guys.
What about a 16 in perception? Does that do any better?
That is still not quite enough.
Okay.
I got 13, so.
I'm now gonna roll for the next encounter. Oh, good.
Mage hand above him to keep himself in the shade for the rest of the journey.
Can Connor make like a shade or an umbrella over them? Like,
Yeah,
just
if
to
you all
walk-
want to attempt to do something, again, I believe it lasts for an hour, so that will help.
It actually lasts 3 hours.
It's
Oh,
like
okay.
for me, so
Yes, that is long enough for a leg of journey. Isn't Mage Hand translucent?
So it'd be like a magnet.
I think I can make mine invisible because I have Mage Hand Legerdemain, but it can also be visible too.
Okay.
So
I thought it
yeah.
described it as like a semi-translucent or something.
I'll look it up.
I just like the idea of Jack casting an invisible hand to block the sun.
And then Connor makes a giant umbrella over them.
So you want to summon a giant umbrella. Explain, please.
Okay. So
Big leaf.
Connor holds his hand out, alright? Like, and trying to imagine a large
So this is an
shade
umbrella just for you.
No, it's for everyone. Like
But
some,
you're gonna
like,
carry
he
it?
holds on one end. Like, he holds on one end, and then someone on the other end holds the other, so it's like a shade that kind of covers them all.
I need you to describe exactly what this thing is that you're trying to summon.
Okay.
Because so far this does not sound like anything.
Okay. It's like
Because
a car.
an umbrella is a single-handed object that opens up, that grants shade.
You mean like
But you
a
said
canopy?
Yes, a canopy.
Mobile
A-
canopy?
canopy.
Yes, I agree. A mobile canopy.
A mobile. You're asking for a lot of things here, man.
I am asking for a mobile canopy.
Tarp that we can hold over ourselves.
Or
I need you to roll me a d20, my man.
this is so.
By the way,
Wait,
a
what?
mage hand is a spectral hand, so I'm gonna assume that it's at least translucent.
Okay.
I got a
Um,
9.
A 9?
I got a 9. Do I add anything to it or no?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Can I give him bardic
Um,
inspiration?
Oh, I get bardic inspiration.
No.
Can I add it or no?
Connor summons a tarp that the entire party can hang out under. I will allow that.
Okay, that is fair. That is very fair.
It is very humid in there now that you've all been sweating, but it does shield you from the sun.
And it'll last for 3 hours.
Yes. Unfortunately, it does hinder your looking ability. So who is at the front with Connor? Who can see what this next encounter is going to be? I will allow 2 other people. Unless you all want to be like side by side walking through the desert.
I got decent
mean-
perception. I'll look.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
I'll
be
check it
up
out.
towards the front. But
All right, yeah, you're all hanging in a pretty close bundle, especially since you're trying to crowd under the tarp. What you see upcoming. You don't need to roll or anything. You see one of these charred roots just reaching up through the sand, and it has completely shriveled and curled in on itself and is dead.
What the fuck? The first plant we see and it's dead.
Specifically,
like said plant.
I think Mai's the only one that doesn't recognize it. The rest of the party does. This is one of those roots that, is coming after the party and is coming after the multiverse. You see one of them reaching up, and it is completely shriveled and died.
Connor's like, oh, thank God these things are so shitty in this kind of place.
And then you keep walking.
Connor's like, okay, people, let's keep marching to the village that is just over there.
I would like everyone to make another Constitution saving throw. The DC will be lowered because of Connor's help.
I got 12.
Oh, what are we doing?
Another con save.
Kinda. A con save? Okay.
I got not 13, a 15.
Okay.
I got a
12.
I got a 12.
19.
Mulgear?
I got a 13. Probably failed.
The DC was lowered, he said, so maybe not.
I will not give the party a point of exhaustion, but I will make the next roll on the encounter table with advantage. Didn't even matter. Okay. Starting off with Connor, or anyone who wants to go and make that perception check to see how close you are to the village.
Alright,
I did it. I got a 25.
2! I got a 22.
I got a nat 20 for 26.
I thought you said it too.
I got a 2!
Yes,
Yes! I got a nat 20 for 26 total.
So here's something of interest. As you guys start to crest one of these dunes, you do get a sense of invigoration, as you can see that you are fairly close to the village. It will only take one more of these trips. Close to you, you can actually see that there does appear to be a well on the outskirts of town in your direction to the village. Also, off to the side, you can see manifesting, fading into view, several trees and a pool of water. It is a mirage that is manifested, and you all can see it, and it is here. You don't know for how long, but
Connor's like, ha! I won't be tricked by a mirage. I've been driven insane by plenty of other things, and a mirage ain't one of them.
Connor, that's a real oasis.
It is?
Yeah,
Holy shit! Then why
Go
the hell are
swim.
we staying here?
I don't know.
Connor just like can Connor grab find something that looks like a rock or something that he could throw to see if it is real?
you are not within a stone's throw.
Ah, damn it. Try.
but-
Can Connor still try, just out of pure frustration of it all? It's like,
You have a decision now. Do you want to continue towards the village, or do you want to make your way over to the oasis?
what y'all want to do? I say the village because that's the most sure thing.
I mean, we have to go to the village, of course, but that oasis looks tempting, doesn't
We've
it,
got
Connor?
water. We don't need to
We have
think Maya
plenty of
just-
water, we just need shade.
Maya
I got
just
y'all
wants
shade.
to screw with Connor because she's kind of bored.
She really doesn't like him, does she?
No, her
Oh.
fox nature just takes over sometimes.
Speaking of shade, a shadow passes overhead. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Giant bird!
Oh my god.
It's that,
please
Second
no.
run.
it's that creature again.
Flying displacer beast.
My god. They fly now. I knew it. And everybody in the jungle bar thought I was crazy.
Jungle
Evolution.
bar. That's the craziest thing I've heard all day.
They had one in the animated George of the Jungle series.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
It was a juice bar.
Yeah. You know?
I was gonna make the joke that there's just like a single turkey that's flying overhead.
My god. Turkeys! The most scariest creature on the planet. Run for your lives!
Mine probably would have made the gobble noise though to fuck with them.
And it's being chased by a duck and then a chicken.
And then becomes a
Turducken?
goose and then
Yeah.
kind of just like,
And then they all
"Ah!"
plummet out of the sky.
Wait.
That's how it was invented.
Damn
Connor's-
it. I thought my
Yeah.
had minor illusion to fuck with Connor.
Throughout the
That would
entire
actually
walk,
be really
there's been-
funny.
I know, I would have made like a shadow pass over just him.
Connor is just like the entire walk. Connor's just been telling him like weird ass.
That's
stories
actually
from
what
all-
Jack has been doing. He's just been like waving his hand over people and they like look up and then it's suddenly invisible and they're like, huh. Sunspots. I love the idea that you're all in a life and death situation and you're just messing with each other.
The only guy who seems to be able to help y'all.
Here, eat this cactus.
then he
It'll
gets
quench ya.
high.
It's the quenchiest.
Decision time. Village or Oasis?
Village.
Village.
We are not.
That's 2 votes for Village. 3 votes for Village.
Connor doesn't count.
I think we're going to Village.
That's hurtful.
Village,
that's so
Village,
hurtful.
or 2 more.
Why is everybody so mean to Connor today?
I'm not
But
being
you've been
mean.
gone.
This is the first time someone's been mean to you.
We've
Yeah.
done it before. Not to this degree.
People have been mean to Joshua.
Joshua
Well,
can take it,
Joshua-
and so can
I mean, Joshua did cause extensive injury to my brother's head, so like.
It was not extensive at all. He's just going to bleed out if you unfreeze him.
He'll be fine.
I thought somebody cast Mend off that.
I do not have men.
Does someone want to?
I don't have men.
Wants to.
I don't think anyone has mending.
No,
I
I
wish I
don't.
did.
So I
I
did
wish I-
post line art sketch of mine,
You guys are
by the way.
Magic keepers.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Those are some lips on that girl.
Olgir has mending.
It's just odd in the angle photo. They're not that.
Nice.
They look awesome though.
I'm trying to figure out what the symbol is, and it just looks
It'll make sense when you see her brother's one. It like makes like this
like, ooh, okay.
thing.
I was
I
just
think-
saying you don't
I think
need to
your
like,
Connor's Hero Forge menu. Does that help any or not?
I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
as you all make your way down the dune in closer towards the city, go ahead and everyone make me another Constitution saving throw.
Bro, I'm gonna need to like rest for 3 days straight
I got
just to get rid of
13.
all this shit.
Me too. I got 13.
That is a failure.
16.
Success.
13 failed.
Oh, I got a natural 20 for a 24.
Damn.
Okay.
I got a 9.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
On save.
Don't say, man. 13's a fail.
Ow, Loki, stop! You were being so cute and sleepy.
Rolled an 8.
Fail.
Man, you
I
really
die.
did.
I'm carrying a
Is
statue
this
by
hell?
myself.
That's true. That's true.
Connor's been
You're not gonna
offering
be
to.
fantastic at this, okay?
I mean, I carried you by myself, and I did pretty fine.
Joshua's like, no, I don't want help. It's giving me shade. And he's sweating more than anyone.
15?
And then, how would you react if once a tarp came over all their heads? Like, how would that go, Joshua?
The DC is 16, so anyone who got lower than that just take a point of exhaustion. Anyone that got higher than that does not.
God damn you, sand and sun!
What, if you got exactly 16?
God
Yes.
damn you,
If
desert.
you get a 16, that is a success.
Oh man, I'm
Mine's
really.
not built for the desert. She's built for a forest. This is not.
Oh
This
yeah,
guy is
doesn't
built
Mai have
for-
fur or something?
She has fox ears and tails. She doesn't. She's skin otherwise.
Sounds
This gun is
disgusting.
built for like the jungle and that desert.
Excuse me?
I don't know. For some reason that sounds disgusting.
She's not a full furry. She's just
Half of one.
Yeah. Anywho,
No.
Yeah, anywho.
there are more
That's
important
definitely-
details to discuss. As you are making your approach to the village, you do not see any activity. It seems to be completely abandoned. But more importantly, you notice that there are sort of. Actually, anyone who wants to make a perception check.
I'll make a perception check. I got a 16.
Okay.
Of a bit.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
That's 7.
Perception.
22.
Holgear, as everyone else is rushing past and making their way into town and running to the well in hopes of finding water, you stutter in your walk. And the heat of the sun and the sand radiating back the heat up to you starts to feel less important as you notice something on the outskirts of town. Massive black spikes have pierced up through the ground in waves, as if a tumultuous shock wave has crusted the sand and turned it into black pointed glass.
Okay.
As in there
Yes.
as in there was a battle here at one point.
Instinctually, you understand that there was a show of force. The buildings do not look damaged. You do not see any bodies. You do not see any gore of any kind. But you can see that there are shows of magic and incredible force of might that have been possessed here. And as everyone looks around, you can see that the buildings have small amounts of sand that have, collected near the base of them, but the buildings aren't completely covered in sand, which leads you to believe that they have not been abandoned for too long. But there are no figures about. It's at this point that I would like to ask if we would like to end the session here.
I'd like
I
to
I
mean-
do
end this
have
session.
work in the morning.
You what?
Yeah,
I got works in the morning.
All right.
I
I
don't-
think this is a decent spot to end for now.